guys, thanks for joining me. This is a Cosmo Genius here, ready to bring you the do-it-yourself photo makeup tutorial. So first you're going to start off with a plain face. I applied my eyelashes and eyeliner already. Then you're going to apply your primer. I use a matte finish primer that gives me a velvety look. Complexion, I love using Kat Von D. No concealer needed. I apply my eyebrows with Aqua Brow by Makeup Forever. And then I clean them up with a concealer and an angle brush. Once you got those eyebrows the perfect shape you want them to be, you want to blend it out with your finger or a beauty blender. Make sure you don't blend it too far out, because if it's too much then you'll get rid of the highlight that gives you an instant facelift. Next we're going to do our contouring. This is the contrast color that we're going to start with. A medium foundation that's slightly darker than you, straight diagonally down the center of your cheeks. You're going to use a regular eyeshadow brush for this, so make sure you're okay with ruining at least 3 eyeshadow brushes for the purpose of contouring. You want to blot it on with the brush, and then you want to blend it in with your finger. Don't completely blend it with your foundation, because if you do then you'll lose the contrasting line that you're going to need in order for it to look like you got contoured. Now here you want to apply that same medium foundation to the hairline. This is for those of us with larger foreheads who want to give the illusion that we have a smaller one. We want to make sure we make the face look smaller and more oval shaped. We're going to take our second small eyeshadow brush with a darker foundation, and we're going to put this on the inside of the medium foundation that we've already applied. This adds the extra dimension to the contour. Remember, blend it through with your finger, and the size of the brush makes a very big difference. You don't want to apply too much of this darker foundation, otherwise you'll look dirty and not contoured. Now here I'm kind of going backwards, but you want to make sure you apply the bridge of your nose, the medium foundation as well. This adds way more character to your face in the photo. Now this color concealer I'm using here is obviously much lighter than me. You want to make sure you have a concealer that is that much lighter than you so that it can make the highlight and contrast awesome in your picture. You want to draw it upward at an angle. You want to make sure you blend it through with your third eyeshadow brush that you don't mind ruining. Now this coming up is just a little technique that I like to use for my skin tone. I take my medium concealer that I use for my eyebrows, and I like to blot it around the lighter concealer that I just put on, just to help blend it through a little bit, so it's not as drastic of a highlight. Put it right around the outside of that, and then I'll go ahead and blend it through. Now here I didn't show you, but I also did put the darker foundation around the bridge of my nose. I made mine a little heavier only because my nose is so round. You'll see what it looks like in the photos at the end of the video. You're going to take your medium concealer and put it right down the center, because that's actually the highlight to the contrasting color that you've already put on the bridge of your nose. You're going to also put a triangle, upside down triangle, right in the center of your forehead for the highlighter to the contrast around your hairline. Blend, 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 ladies. Then you're going to go ahead and take your much lighter concealer and you're going to draw a very faint upside down triangle and blend, blend, blend again. You're then going to go through, put a line straight down the center of your top lip and at the bottom where your chin is. This gives you the illusion of the perfect lighting. It's following you everywhere you go. So in the photos, it'll really show up really well. And like I said, you want to accent the very center of your face to give you an oval shape. Ideal face shape. Now for your blush. For brown skin girls, we need to use colors that are extremely pigmented. So a deep rose color, you're going to smile to find the apples of your cheeks. You're going to blot with an angle brush, and you're going to brush upward in the same direction that you did your highlighter. Smile, find the apples of those cheeks, blot, and brush upward. Now we know we can blend harsh blush out with anything. I like to start with a little concealer to blend the line between my blush and my highlighter. And I also like to use the concealer to blend the lines between my blush and my contrast. Use your finger. It makes it blend perfectly. Then I like to go back with a lighter blush. I use Sephora brand blushes. And I also like to use a foundation brush for this lighter one because it's okay to get a little bit of shimmer on my highlighter and on my contrast color. Work it in, and it's okay if it gets above or below the blush. That's what makes the line smoother. Right here, we need to go right underneath the eyebrows with the really light concealer that we used, our highlighter. Right here, I like to do this because it almost gives it the illusion that it has on a light eyeshadow, even though it's not an eyeshadow. We're going to finish right here with a Makeup Forever HD translucent powder. It sets the makeup in, it shrinks the pores, and it blends everything smoothly to give you a velvety matte finish. Heavy contouring and no eyeshadow call for an awesome lip. Backstage Bambi by Kat Von D and Morge by MAC.